everyone, Gemma here. Thank you for watching today. So we're going to be creating this cute little gift bag. I think it's so sweet. It just measures over 4 by 6. It's a really good size, slightly tapered at the top there. You could do this a bit narrower if you wish. It's got a cute little handle. I think it's just so sweet, and I've got some erasers inside, so it's held together by some hook and loop there. So let's get started. To make the gift bag, you need a piece of 12 by 11 1/4. Along the 12-inch side, score at 1 3/4, 5 3/4, 7 1/2, and 11 1/2. Then rotate so your tab is at the bottom and score at 1 3/4, 7 3/4, and 9 1/4. Fold and burnish along the score lines. We're going to do some trimming, and then we're going to pop it back in the scoreboard to add some additional score lines. So with the 1/2 inch tab here along the right hand side, we're going to work along the bottom, working left to right, and we're just going to cut up all the score lines to just free up all those pieces. So just cut up to the first score line, like so. So we're freeing up all those pieces. Just rotate and remove this end rectangle, like so. And then just take wedges out of the smaller squares. Okay, so you should have a piece looking like this so far. So then just rotate it so we have the 1/2 inch tab now on the left hand side, and again working left to right. We're going to come across to the first score line and cut up past the first to the second, like so. Just rotate your cardstock and remove that completely. Then work your way along to the next score line and cut up past the first score line to the second. And then you want to cut all the way along this score line and remove these 6 pieces. So I'm just going to rotate. I'm going to come in from the opposite direction. And just cut that away completely. So if I place that down, you should have a piece like that. And then we're just going to take a wedge off the tab there. And this is your final piece then. So we've done all the trimming now, so you should have a piece that looks like this. So this is the top, this is the base. As I said, we're going to pop this back into the scoreboard now, just to add some additional scoring to these 2 side pieces. So we're just going to fold this over and then butt this right up into your scoreboard. And we're going to score at 7/8 of an inch down to about 5. And then 6 5/8 down to about 5. And then just pinch those together, creating a valley fold. It doesn't have to be too precise. We've just got the lid part is smaller than the base, so it will sort of taper off slightly. So this is the front, this is the back. We're just going to flip it over and fold this side over so that we can attach the sides together. Just add in quick grab glue along that tab there and fold the other side over, and it should all marry up. So now that that's attached, this is the front of the box. So I'm going to stick this tab down last and fold the opposite side over first. Just adding glue to the 2 side tabs, pop them over, and then some glue to the last panel, and that should all square off nicely. you want to go in with your bone folder just to press that down, you can. And then we've got the lid like so. I'm just going to round the corners off on my lid. And we're going to add some additional pattern paper, and then we'll seal that off with two. So I've got this piece here to decorate the front of the bag, this piece to go on the top, and then just to add a little bit of texture, I've got this panel here, and I've just popped that in my scoreboard and scored it every 1/4 of an inch. So I just use a piece of scrap here, but ideally you want a piece that measures 5 3/4 by 3 7/8. So I'm just going to pop that scrap there as well, just to add a little bit of extra interest. And then for this piece, so 3 7/8 by 1 7/8. So that's that bit. And then for the top, again, we've got a piece of 3 7/8 by 1 3/8. Yeah, 1 3/8. So I'm just going to attach those pieces now, and I'll come back to you. So I've gone ahead and I've attached the pattern paper to the lid and added the heart cluster there. So this will fold over like so, and I've got a handle then that's going to sit on the top like so. So this was a scrap piece of cardstock, and it measures 8 by 3/4 of an inch, and I just scored at 3/4 on each side. And I'm just going to attach that just on the top of there like so. So I'm just lining the edge of the cardstock up with the edge of the bag. Then same then for the opposite side. I've added a curve into it as well with my bone folder. There's the handle now attached. I think it looks really sweet. And I've got this bow to go on the front there, but before I add that, I'm just going to add some hook and loop. Going to pop that onto the one side. I think if you've seen a previous video of mine, I've said that mine don't tend to stick very well, so I need that extra strength from the hot glue to help hold that in place. I'm just going to let that set, and then I'll add more hot glue to this side and pop it down. So there's the final project. So I've added the bow on the front, some pearls to the top there as faux hardware, and at the bottom got the hook and loop, and then just inside I've got a pack of erasers that match the notepads that were included in a previous project. So it's slightly tapered at the top there. You could make this much narrower if you wish. I think it's a really cute size. It's just over 4 inches by 6. So a really good size to add any gift, and as usual, just change up your papers and it's suitable for any occasion. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button. It does help and support my channel. I'm really aiming to grow my subscribers this year, and hopefully you can help me by doing that. Any products used in today's video will be listed in the description box below. I hope you have a lovely crafty day. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.